Oh yeah. What do I want to do tonight? I just don't know. You know what? I think I'm gonna sit around and teach these birds to say something sexy. As official as a referee with a whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it's GTV. Anyone who knows me knows that I enjoy a TV program called Cheaters, and I'm just going to share one of my favorite episodes with you now, or at least one of my favorite full segments. So without further ado, take it away, Joey Greco.
Are you tired of being cheated on? Visit www.nocheatersdate.com and create your own profile in our online community. It's a fun and easy way to meet faithful singles in your area.
After the confrontation, Tony takes a few deep breaths to analyze his thoughts and decide which road to travel. At the end of the show, Cheaters gives an update on his current status. But now, Cheaters introduces Todd Thomason, a loyal family man somewhat troubled at his wife's distant demeanor. Filled with anticipation, Todd enlists Cheaters to find the answer.
Todd Thomason, age 36. A police lieutenant concerned that his wife may be seeing another man while he is protecting and serving the community.
Lisa and I met when she became an assistant manager at the apartment complex that I worked at. That was over 10 years ago. After we met, she was leaving her first husband. She said he was abusive and had cheated on her. She's always been very strong-willed. She was when I married her. I accepted that and respected that. She got to where she started cussing at me in front of the children where they could hear it. And I begged, tell me what's wrong. And she couldn't tell me what's wrong. She moved up in her work several months ago. And after that, she seemed to separate herself a little more from me. They have a Christmas party every year. I've gone to every one of them. This year, she told me I wasn't going. So I stayed home and kept the kids. And she went to the party and spent the night in a hotel room. She asked me to leave for a little while, that she was just having a breakdown or was hostile towards me and wanted me to leave. So I left, and while I was gone and took my son to see my parents for about a week, she had her boss at my house, and she told me that he came by because he was concerned about her. I think what she has done has found a reason to justify in her mind to throw me and my entire family away so she can go be with this guy. Because of where she's working now, and she thinks she is a step higher, a higher class now, that she's willing to throw away our entire family and everything I've built for the last 9 years for her for a sin of the flesh. That's what it amounts to. And how she could do this, if it's true, to me and to herself and to our 2 children, I will never understand for my entire life.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Identity of suspect withheld, age 38. An auto dealership secretary suspected of going on a late-night test drive with another man. Investigation day 1. Cheaters gets right down to business and sniffs out the suspect at her place of employment. After talking on her cell phone for a short time, she crosses the street to the garage where her car is parked. Within moments, Cheaters observes her Mustang exiting the garage. For Todd's sake, investigators are determined to find out what type of activities his wife may be involved in. After driving a short distance, the suspect comes to rest in the parking lot of a local restaurant and bar. After hustling inside, investigators follow close behind with a small concealed camera. Once seated, the suspect continues to look around as if she's waiting for something or someone. Lo and behold, a large, handsome gentleman comes to the table and makes himself at home. The unknown male companion apparently knows Todd's wife quite well. The two make colorful conversation with each other. After filling their tummies with cuisine and cocktails, the couple retreats back to the suspect's vehicle where things start to heat up. The unknown male takes it upon himself to give her a proper farewell by forcibly leaning into the car for a kiss.
Whoa.
Apparently, she doesn't mind his advances as she happily counters with a smack on the lips.
Yeah.
Eventually, the two get their fill of lunchtime lust, and the suspect leaves the scene. Cheaters follows her back to the car dealership, where she strolls inside to complete her secretarial duties for the day. Investigators' gut instincts tell them there is more to this story. Investigation Day 4. After several uneventful days, Cheaters gets into the thick of things as the suspect prepares to leave her workplace. She dashes across the street toward the garage where her car is parked. Inspectors take note of the sexy garment she wears and wonder if she's headed out for a night on the town. After driving for
Damn.
several miles, the suspect begins to search for a parking spot in the popular and chic district of the West Village. After doing so, she is approached by the same fellow with whom she had lunch days earlier. It has since been discovered that this mystery man is actually her boss. He wastes no time in revealing his true feelings for her and leans into the car to illustrate his munificence. Apparently, the suspect could care less
What
for
in
Todd
the fuck am I looking at?
in a phone conversation.
Hey, any plans for tonight? I was thinking about taking maybe to a movie. That's right. Just something to do. Get antsy about Christmas. Well, I can bring some money home. Yeah. I guess if we do, you can just bring money home. Yeah. Get nothing about it. Okay.
Cheaters' agents depart the scene after the mischievous duo go their separate ways. Investigation Day 5. Cheaters once again waits at the suspect's workplace to see if she'll venture out during lunchtime, as is her custom. Around noon, Cheaters spots her crossing the street and heading in the direction of her vehicle. Shortly afterwards, inspectors follow close behind as she speeds down the highway. The suspect drives to a popular restaurant, and detectives take note of a familiar vehicle. It is apparent that the boss is waiting on his Employee of the Month at the eatery. After an hour or so, the doting duo emerge from the restaurant, and it's obvious that they are fairly pleased to be together. The boss man assertively grabs her hand and plants the wet one on her wrist. The suspect smiles with approval and proceeds back to her automobile. A short time later, she arrives back at the dealership.
Ooh, wrist kissing, torrid.
He decides to stay at the scene to wait for her to get off work. The
Torrid
couple stop
affair.
at a nearby supermarket where she gets out and walks over to her boss's Mercedes. It doesn't take long for the couple to pick up where they left off. The two commence with their kissing and seem undeterred in doing so in public and in broad daylight. On the phone, Todd's loyalty and trust is once again shut down.
Hey. You going shopping this evening? Yeah. Well, I hadn't done any shopping for you yet. Tell me what you want for Christmas.
Tell me which one for Christmas.
Alrighty. Have fun and get some good stuff for her, and we'll see you later on in the evening. Alright.
After the smiling suspect gets out of her car, Cheaters knows that the moment of truth has arrived and moves to inform Todd of her scandalous behavior.
Oh, scandalous.
After the break, the confrontation.
We're going to pick it up in another video here, so just stay tuned.